Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 1000 Sisters Tammy Slaton's weight loss journey complete. Pick. 1000 Sisters star Tammy Slaton has officially completed her weight loss journey with her excess skin removal surgery. It took 12 people to work on Tammy, which also took an entire day. Since then, the 38-year-old has shared photos of herself, showing off her new look. But many were stunned when Tammy resurfaced with a much slimmer look. Keep reading to see her shocking photo. 1000 Sisters. Tammy Slaton a few steps ahead of her sister Amy. Tammy was able to drop herself down to 201 pounds before her excess skin removal surgery. After her operation, she lost an additional 7 pounds. Her stunning transformation has inspired many people. However, her sister Amy started slowing down. Some 1000 Sisters fans think Amy is instead regressing, as she puts her attention on her upcoming wedding with Brian Lovewarn. The season finale even showed a huge fallout between the siblings, as Tammy scolded her sister for suggesting a haunted facility as her wedding venue. But amid all the chaos, Tammy continues to stay focused on her physical goals. Tammy's weight loss journey complete. Some fans on social media discussed Tammy Slaton's latest photo. The OP was shocked to see how good Tammy looks after her excess skin removal surgery. Despite wearing a sweater, it's noticeable how the 1000 Sisters star has slimmed down. Tammy has yet to share her current weight, but it's most likely that she's now somewhere below 100 pounds. She has also been spreading positivity on social media, encouraging people to look after their health. However, some fans are skeptical about the photo, especially with Tammy seemingly having enlarged breasts. 1000 Sisters. Tammy Slaton thriving outside the show. Tammy Slaton also took to social media to share one of her latest activities. The 1000 Sisters star recently appeared in an advertisement for a fireworks company. She has also been participating in meet and greet events with her siblings. One of them happened earlier this month, when Tammy was spotted vaping outside the building. She clarified that she wasn't smoking nicotine. Regardless, many fans were still impressed by how Tammy looked during the event. Tammy will also appear on the Creative Chaos podcast this coming Tuesday. Tammy Slaton has been many things over the past few years: a reality star, a social media sensation, and at times the subject of brutal public scrutiny. But more than anything else, she has been a fighter. From her earliest appearances on 1000 Sisters, fans watched her struggle to move, to breathe, to live. At her highest weight, tipping the scales near 720 pounds, Tammy's future looked grim. Yet today, whispers ripple across social media and fan forums. Is Tammy Slaton's weight loss journey finally complete? The answer isn't as simple as a number on a scale. For Tammy, the transformation has been far more profound than just the physical. Yes, her size has drastically changed. Photos and video clips reveal a woman nearly unrecognizable from the one we first met in Season 1. But the real story lies in the emotional, mental, and spiritual journey she's taken to get here. The beginning, a life on pause. Tammy's early days on 1000 Sisters painted a grim picture. Living in Kentucky with her sister Amy, she struggled with everyday tasks. A simple walk to the mailbox left her breathless. She was bedridden much of the time and required oxygen support just to sleep at night. Her health was in a freefall. Heart problems, lung issues, diabetes, and food addiction stacked against her like a house of cards ready to collapse. Despite multiple attempts at weight loss and several broken promises to doctors and family, Tammy always seemed to slide backward. Many fans doubted she would ever find her way out. Amy managed to qualify for weight loss surgery early in the series, leaving Tammy feeling left behind and alone. Turning point: the rehab revelation. The real shift came when Tammy made the difficult decision to check herself into a food addiction rehab center in Ohio. At the time, it felt like a last-ditch effort. After nearly losing her life to carbon dioxide poisoning in 2021 and slipping into a medically induced coma, Tammy had no more time to waste. This wasn't just about a TV show anymore. This was life or death. Tammy shocked the world when, after months in rehab, she emerged hundreds of pounds lighter. She shared updates sparingly at first, but every new photo sparked awe. Her face had slimmed. She could walk without a wheelchair. The oxygen tube was gone. According to show footage and her own statements, Tammy dropped enough weight to finally qualify for bariatric surgery. She underwent the procedure in 2022, and unlike in years past, this time she stayed the course. Her dedication during and after the surgery spoke volumes. A new Tammy emerges. Fans noticed the change not only in her body, but in her spirit. Tammy began dressing differently, more stylish, confident, and colorful. She started going out more, engaging with fans, and even dancing in TikToks, something unimaginable just a few years ago. Her voice changed, stronger, steadier, more joyful. She also started showing up for herself emotionally. While past episodes revealed a Tammy who often lashed out in frustration or isolated herself in bitterness, the newer seasons have shown a woman who's learning to communicate better and embrace her support system. And then there was love, brief, tumultuous love. The Caleb chapter. While in rehab, Tammy met Caleb Willingham. Their relationship blossomed quickly, and they tied the knot in November 2022 in a small but heartfelt ceremony. Viewers were surprised by the whirlwind romance, but the joy on Tammy's face was unmistakable. Sadly, the marriage unraveled within months, with Tammy confirming their split by early 2023. By mid-year, Caleb tragically passed away. This chapter was deeply painful, but Tammy handled the heartbreak with surprising grace. Instead of spiraling, she used it as fuel to push forward, focusing on her health, grieving in the open, and continuing to live the life she fought so hard to regain. So, is her weight loss journey complete? That depends on how you define complete. Tammy has never publicly revealed her current weight, but based on visual evidence, she has likely lost well over 400 pounds. She walks without assistance. She travels. She laughs freely and often. Most importantly, she breathes without struggling. In some ways, the physical weight loss may be the simplest part. The deeper work, overcoming trauma, rebuilding her identity, and maintaining long-term change, is what makes Tammy's story truly inspirational. And to her credit, she hasn't declared the journey over. If anything, she continues to evolve in real time. In interviews, Tammy has said she's still learning. She still has bad days, cravings, and moments of self-doubt. But she's also discovered new coping strategies, hobbies, and boundaries. She's become an advocate, using her platform to encourage others not to give up on themselves. Life beyond the show. Now that Tammy has defied expectations and reclaimed her health, some wonder if she'll move on from reality TV. Will 1000 Alb Sisters continue without its most compelling figure? Tammy herself has hinted at interest in branching out, perhaps doing her own podcast, motivational speaking, or even writing a memoir. Her fans are eager to support her in whatever comes next. Whether that's in front of the camera or behind the scenes, Tammy's evolution has captivated millions. And she's earned the right to write her next chapter on her own terms. Final thoughts: more than a transformation. To say Tammy Slaton's weight loss journey is complete might be missing the point. This isn't a story about numbers or dress sizes. It's about a woman who stared death in the face, turned her life around, and proved every doubter wrong, including herself. Tammy Slaton didn't just lose weight, she gained life. And while her journey may not be over, she's living proof that even the darkest beginnings can lead to the brightest futures.